and welcome to today's video. So I guess I've been putting this video off because I didn't really know what to say, in all honesty. But if you're seeing this video, then yesterday I brought home 2 new ponies, and that sounds absolutely crazy to say, and I'm incredibly grateful to have this opportunity. But yeah, I'm now the proud owner of 2 Chardonnay mountain ponies. So I wanted to kind of film a sit-down video of like things I've got for my new ponies, kind of like a preemptive video, just so I could share it with you guys before I take it all to the yard, because once it's at the yard, you know it'll never be this clean again. So let's get on with the video. Admit, you're probably thinking, why on earth have you got 2 more ponies, Jade? You already have 2 thoroughbreds. And that's true, I do. I have my boys, and my boys are my life. But when B died, something was missing. She is on my wall, and she's there again on our little fridge. Like, something was missing, and I miss her every day. And I just thought, we are very privileged enough to be in a position to take on 2 little ponies, so why not? We got asked if we'd take India originally, and after kind of half agreeing to that, they asked if we wanted China as well, who is India's baby, and I couldn't really say no. So China is just turned 3 and India is about 8, but they are Welsh mountain ponies, so they are teeny tiny. So we went to the Maxima stand at the National Equine Show and we bought these head collars. So this is India's, it's the purple, and then this is China's. I did then pick up a cheap generic leader to go with them, but I just thought these are the most adorable things ever. Obviously they are Diddy. So yeah, they've got the teeny tiny things. This has got the heart prints, and India's got the little stars. Now I love the Maxima head collars. I love the Maxima products generally. So that just kind of felt like the perfect kind of option. I did actually get those V-Dubs on an offer, so I got a blue one as well for the boys, which obviously I couldn't share with you in my National Equine Show video because I hadn't announced that we were getting ponies yet. So yeah, I got them as a set of 3. I want to say it was 3 for £7.50, or thereabouts. Like, it wasn't very much at all, and I was gobsmacked. So that was kind of like the first purchase that very much kind of consolidated it for us that we were definitely getting these ponies. Obviously the paperwork wasn't signed or anything, but like, we knew in our hearts that the ponies were coming home, hence the head colours. Next up, I told a bit of a porky in my National Equine Show vlog when I was talking about buying bucket covers. I said I bought 2. I bought 4 because to go with these beautiful bucket colours, I got, let me unpack them. I got the soft pink and the soft purple feed buckets, so this was super exciting. So as I said, these are the small, these are the small plastic skips with the medium lids. So what does it say in here? These are 11 litre capacity, widely recyclable, weather resistant, strong and tough. And I love these. The boys have got them, as you know. So yeah, we picked up the pink and purple for the girls. I might pick them up the regular pink and the regular purple at some point just to kind of go with them. But for now, they've got these and they've got the lids, which make them stackable. And then I also picked up a stir stick. So I have loads of these, I always do, but I just wanted another one so that I had a separate stick for the girls, then I do the boys. I think the boys have got 2 at the minute, so I just like to try and keep on top of things. And then when I was at the Allen and Page stand, was it Allen and Page? Yeah, I got another stirring stick from them. This is the Care and Gain. This was obviously a free sample with some feed samples. Obviously I paid for this one, but the girls now have a stick each as well, so I was really happy about that because I'm a bit OCD about my stir sticks. I like different horses to have different sticks because obviously over the course of the year they have different things like medications, different supplements. I don't like that cross-contamination, hence why everyone has their own colour, their own bucket and their own stir stick, and now they have their own lid. I am going to get some vinyl stickers to go on the lids, and that will be a whole separate video where we label everything up, but I just haven't got around to that yet because everything's been a little bit chaotic recently. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know how much of a headache I had trying to get hold of these beauties. These are the Thelwell by High grooming kits, and this pink one is no longer available. It's just not stocked anywhere. It's not one of their, it's like a limited edition one that's no longer in stock like in previous seasons, and I have been desperate to get this one. So I hunted high and low and I found it eventually. It's called the Hugs collection, which is appropriate. And then this one here, which was the other one, is doesn't say the name, it just says Imperial Purple and Pacific Blue. I believe this is the Pony Friends. This is this year's print. So this is obviously China's, India's, sorry, and this is China's. So everything of China's is pink, everything of India's is purple, with the hope that when China is ridden, my sister will be able to ride it. My sister's favourite colour is pink. And that was kind of the deciding factor between the two. So this kind of has all the little brushes in. They're all proper cute and diddy. And they've got the little kind of farewell ponies on. Let me just put that down. I'll show you that one. This one came with a sponge. So yeah, they've got like literally everything I could possibly need in there. The only things that wasn't in here that I wanted were a mane and tail brush, like a proper hair brush. So I need to pick one of those up. In fact, that's on my Amazon wish list to remember to order on payday. So by the time you've seen this, I will have ordered it because payday's before then. But yeah, they've got the little. I just love them. I think they're proper cute. And I like the fact they're little rucksacks because it means that I can kind of just throw them at the kids and the kids can have them. Obviously, I have multiple younger siblings, but I have two who are quite interested in the little ponies. They obviously don't know about the ponies yet, so it's a big surprise to them. But I just thought these were adorable. They can grab them, throw them on their backs, and tootle off to come and groom their ponies. And I just thought it was a really sweet touch that they could have one each, because then it's one per pony and one per child. Because if you've got young kids, you'll know they don't like to share. So yeah, I thought separate everything was just perfect. Next up is realistically the reason I had to pre-film this video. So if you've not heard of the brand Dream Catchers or Dream Chasers, then head over to their page. I'll link it, a picture of it on here, but go and have a look. So they make custom fit things for a variety of sizes, and I've always followed them for the boys and always said I'm desperate to get, and then just kind of never got around to it. But with India having OCD, which is a joint condition in her back leg, we're a little bit more worried about travelling her than like a typical pony. So for me, it was very important that I had extra protection for her in the box. So while I trust Louise from Red's Transport with my life, literally she had River B on the back of her box, so I trust her indefinitely, and we are travelling them loose. With India having the extra issues, I'm just very wary. So I picked up these. So these are waterproof fleece-lined travel wraps. So I'm not a huge fan of travel bandages, I'm not a huge fan of travel boots, but I've heard such good things about travel wraps, I had to try them out. So as you can see, they've got the big bit at the top, and then they just wrap around. These are the waterproof fleece-lined purple. You can see the fleece inside there, absolutely gorgeous. So these are for India, hence why I bought them in purple. However, I then had a quick look through her clearance section, which was always a bad idea, Jade. Don't look in the clearance section. And I found these in pony. So these are just the regular fleece leg wraps, but the plan is to take China out showing, just low level, just local, just so that she can experience the world as a 3-year-old before we look at backing her next summer. That is going to be like a proper end of summer project for next year. This year she might be bitted, but she just wanted to see the world. How cute are these? So I picked up these. These were I think £22, and the plan is just try and keep her like clean basically. But yeah, I picked up the pink ones. And then again, with India having the issues in her leg, it was just above her hock. So these were also in the sale. These were £12.50, I want to say, down from £15. So I picked up a pair of her fleece-lined hock boots, just so that obviously if we had like a colder day and they were in the stable and I needed to keep India's legs and joints protected and warm, I've got more options. So yeah, I've now got a couple of different options. So while these are technically for India and these are for China, obviously they fit them both, so it will be able to be worked around. But yeah, this is kind of just some leg protection for the girls, just to keep them warm and clean. So if you haven't heard about Carnaday mountain ponies before, I'm still getting there with my pronunciation because I don't speak Welsh. But basically they're a mountain pony that is genetically related to horse section A, but they've been separate for a few hundred years. So they are genetically dispositioned to conditions like laminitis, just because they are kind of used to eating from the mountains and the moors. They're not used to a high sugar diet like we kind of feed on the lowlands. So I just picked up some like little pony friendly treats. So these are the Ethel friend snacks, the carrot sticks. Now I love the banana ones of these. The boys adore them. But I've had these previously. I had them for B, and there's basically not a lot in them. So yeah, what was it here? Oat bran, wheat bran, calcium carbonate, sugar beet, molasses, beetroot powder, dried carrot. But yeah, it says feed 3 to 6 per horse per day. So pick up them, and then these are my all-time favourite kind of low life treats. So these are no molasses, no added sugars, all natural ingredients, proudly made in the UK. They Hilton Herbs Herballs. River adores these. He actually once broke into my grooming kit to steal these out of it. Quiz likes them. We use them with the osteopath, so I thought I'd pick some of these up for the girls just to help with things like loading. They've had some loading practice whilst they've been at the charity, but you know, I don't want to kind of jinx it, and I want to have some positive reinforcement so that when they get on the box they can have a treat and just things like that to make the journey that little bit easier for them, because it is a 3-hour journey. Finally, I've just started picking up a couple of rug bits for them, and I have a couple of things still on my list, but so far India has a duck fleece, which I just think is the cutest thing ever. This is from Weatherbeater. I picked it up second hand. I'm obsessed. It's got ducks on it. And then India also has a 0 gram. So these are both in one bag at the moment. And then this is one of River's bags actually, but this is a Cozy Pony 0 gram for China. So I also have 250 grams and 100 gram coming from Georgia's farm, who you may follow on Instagram. She was getting rid of a lot of rugs, so I bought those for China. India, I'm having a quick look in the sales at the moment to see what she needs. We're going to pick up a 50 gram and 100 gram for her. They're probably never going to need anything heavier than 100 gram because they're native breeds and they're genetically more waterproof than a traditional Welsh pony, and we all know how waterproof Welsh ponies are anyway. So yeah, I'm kind of learning as I go in regards to kind of what these ponies need, just with them being that slightly bit different to B, who obviously was just a generic Welsh Section A. She was a very well bred Section A. She came from the Rebel bloodlines, so she was just quite average, whereas these girls are mountain ponies. They come fresh off the mountains. So yeah, I kind of wanted to make sure that I was prepared for all eventualities. The reason for the fleece and the 0 gram more than anything is that I might clip them. China has been clipped this winter. She's had a bib just because she was getting it sweaty. So just in case, I'd like to have some things prepared. And then I guess a bit of a bittersweet moment as I started going through Bee's things. So for example, this is just a noseband, but it hurt kind of getting her things out. And while I'm dead excited to use them and to see them be loved by another pony, obviously I miss her very, very much. But there's a fly mask, there's some bits like bridle bits, and just so on and so forth. So I'm definitely gonna finish going through her things. I think I've got a fly rug, so that's been hard, and I miss her every day. I do. I genuinely cannot put into words how much I miss my beagle. But I'm hoping that by having another mother who was kind of let down when she had her foal, it'll help me heal my little Beeble heart, because I miss Bee every day, and as much as I love getting updates about Tilly, her foal, it still hurts because, you know, Bee was my life. So kind of in regards to China and India, their story is when China was about 3 weeks old, they were taken off the mountain because they were struggling. China was struggling to feed, so she was getting dehydrated, and India had mastitis, and obviously it was lame. That obviously transpired that she had OCD, which I can't pronounce the proper name for it. I will insert it here so that you can have a look, and I'll link some pages down below. But they came off the mountain, they were in and out of hospital. China was in the ICU at one point at the vet hospital, and yeah, it was very touch and go. So I've been very close to these ponies since they arrived at Horse Sense back in 2021. It was when I was there for my uni placement. Yeah, my uni placement at a primary school nearby. So I was there when they were in isolation. I remember sitting and looking through the stable door, going, "Oh, these are the cutest little ponies ever." That white one's coming home with me. And it was an on-running joke over the next couple of years that if I had the time, the space, and the funds, that I'd have India in a heartbeat. And I just never was in that position. This year, obviously, I've had a new job. We have, you know, a nice dual income. We're a bit more settled, we're a bit more prepared. So yeah, they're coming home to live with us, and that makes me very, very happy. So yeah, if you have any questions about China and India, feel free to leave them in the comments down below, or drop me a DM on Instagram. I will kind of film like a Meet the Ponies on like well, Saturday, Sunday, so probably today if you're seeing this on the day it's released, so that next week or the week after, possibly the week after, you can have like a Meet the Ponies video and some footage of them and like a travel vlog type thing, because it's really important to me to kind of capture those memories. So yeah, there's all go at the moment, as you can imagine, and we're a bit all over the shop, but yeah, we're very excited to meet these girls and have them home. Jake's obviously never met them. I've not seen them since China was 8 weeks old when I last saw her. I saw her properly at least. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. And yeah, let me know in the comments below again, what would you buy if you were buying your first pony? I think it's a little bit different with me because obviously I've got the boys, so I've got feed bins, I've got feeds, I've got feed scoops, I've got a yard, I've got what was it, like livery places, I've got a wheelbarrow, I've got buckets, I've got like mucking out tools. So yeah, it's a little bit different, but yeah, we can't wait to welcome number 3 and number 4 to our little family. So thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon with 2 very cute faces. Bye for now.